Hello guys, today in my hands I have a device that breaks the prejudices about rugged smartphones as being bulky and big. The Oukitel WP210 brings a whole new chapter in the world of rugged phones. A device that is at the same time thin, elegant and powerful, but also durable enough to survive the harshest conditions. Built to meet the toughest challenges, as Oukitel says, and all this packed into a body that is closer in elegance to flagship models than typical rugged bricks. One of the most beautiful and practical rugged smartphones in 2025, check out in this Oukitel WP210 video review. The WP210 box is simple but very neatly arranged without unnecessary accessories. When you open it, the first thing you see is the phone itself. Along with it there is a long orange USB cable, a 45-watt fast charger, and the short instructions and other paperwork. Everything is minimalistic but cleverly arranged. Of course, when we unpack the smartphone itself, it first greets you already protected by a hard plastic case that comes pre-installed. It elegantly fits the smartphone and looks very slim and almost unnoticeable. This means that you can use the phone right away without worrying about the first scratches. We will of course remove it to see our smartphone in a better details. Now this is the part that pleasantly surprised me. When you take the WP210 in your hands, you don't feel like you are holding a typical rugged phone. Instead of a huge and a heavy device, the feeling is similar to using a regular flagship model. The phone is only 13.7mm thick and weighs 311 grams. Which is almost unbelievable when we know that it has 8800 mAh battery inside. Durability is top notch. It survives dust, shocks, falls and immersion in water, but at the same time it looks sophisticated. The back of the black and grey version of the phone is made of plastic with a diamond pattern, which gives a distinctive look. This texture is not only for aesthetics but improves grip, reduces slippage and hides scratches, while the aluminum frame around the entire body looks luxurious. There are no huge screws, no bloated military design. This is a rugged phone that you won't be ashamed to take out for a business meeting. It is available in black, grey and a red color. That red have a leather finish, back design. Each version has its own charm. Red is the most attractive for adventurers, black and grey is elegant and subtle. Now on the right side we have the up and down volume buttons, and below it's the power button. On the opposite side you will notice this red programmable button here, which can be personalized to perform various functions with the phone or compatible applications or any other function in the phone. This button can be activated with a single click, double click or long press, so this one button can activate 3 different functions. At the bottom in the middle there is USB-C port for charging, along with the speaker grills and a SIM tray in which there is a space for 2 SIM cards. On the top of the phone there is also infrared blaster, an interesting addition for those who want to control the TV or air conditioner directly from their phone at home. At the very top of the front located is a small punch hole cutout. There is a 32 megapixel selfie camera discreetly integrated. It is not only there for quick selfies but also supports high quality video calls as well as AI beautification, portrait mode and face unlock, which means that the front camera has a very practical role in everyday use. And then we come to the real gem of the WP210, a huge 6.7-inch AMOLED screen with resolution of 1080 by 2412 pixels and a 120Hz refresh rate. And I will say right away, this is one of the most beautiful screens I have seen on a rugged phone this year. Oukitel has made a really big step forward here because we are used to such devices being functional and resistant, but they rarely offer such a top-notch display quality. The colors are saturated and vivid but natural, nothing is overblown, and the video content gives the impression of watching them on a real multimedia flagship. The contrast is fantastic and the black color is absolutely black, which is a charm of AMOLED technology. When watching a movie in darker scenes, you have the impression that the image merges with the frame of this device. Furthermore, the 120Hz refresh rate brings a whole new level of fluidity, whether you are scrolling through social networks, switching between applications or playing games. Everything looks smooth, fast and modern, and it's that feeling of luxury that we rarely associate with rugged phones. The screen is additionally protected by Corning Glass 5, which means that it can easily withstand everyday scratches, bumps and occasional drops from your hands. Underneath this beautiful AMOLED panel is a fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication, another feature we rarely see on such rugged phones. It works quickly and accurately regardless of whether you are using it with your right or left thumb, and gives the entire phone an extra dose of elegance and practicality. All in all, the display of this Oukitel WP210 is not only visually impressive but also functionally elevates the entire user experience to a new level. This is a display that can easily be compared to those on modern flagship devices, and this is something we are simply not used to seeing for the rugged class. At the heart of the phone is the MediaTek Dimensity 8200, a powerful mid-range 5G chipset. It is an octa-core processor with the excellent balance of power and economy. It is paired with 12GB of RAM, which can be expanded to 36GB of RAM for even better and faster performance, and there is a generous 512GB of internal memory, which is a huge space that will last for users for years, enough for thousands of photos, videos and applications. Applications open instantly, multitasking works flawlessly, and even graphically demanding games run smoothly on high settings. The Mali G610 MC6 GPU handles graphically demanding titles without any problems, and the entire system remains stable and fast. The phone comes with Android 15, which is a great news. The system is clean without unnecessary bloatware, except for the Oukitel standard toolbox application that offers useful tools. The 8800 mAh battery capacity may sound modest for the rugged phones, especially since we use 2 to 12 or 15,000 mAh batteries in the competition, but the WP210 excels precisely in balance. The phone lasts for about 52 hours of talk and up to 1142 hours on standby, and thanks to 45-watt fast charging, it is fully charged about 2.5 hours. There's also reverse charging of 10 watts, which means you can use this phone as a power bank for other devices. On the back we find a triple camera led by the main 108 megapixel Samsung sensor. This sensor delivers sharp detail and bright photos, especially in daylight. With the help of pixel binding technology, the images are vivid and have a good HDR contrast. The other two cameras are there more for the numbers, 2 megapixel macro and the 0.3 megapixel depth sensor, but the main camera does everything. The camera does a great job in video recording, which goes up to 4K resolution. The camera application is rich in options. There is a Pro mode for manual adjustment, night mode, panoramas, slow motion and a time lapse. A special option is underwater mode. When you use the WP210, the feeling is special, as if you have a flagship phone that is not afraid of drops and water. Its slimmer and lighter construction makes it the perfect for everyday use. It looks professional and elegant at work. On the field, it's a reliable partner that can withstand dust, rain and cold. And at home it works like a classic modern phone for games, apps and entertainment. It is this balance that makes it unique in the world of rugged phones. Another thing worth emphasizing is resilience. The screen is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which means that it can easily withstand the shocks and scratches that is exposed to in the field. In addition, thanks to the IP68, IP69K and MIL-STD-810H certifications, the entire device, including the screen, can withstand drops from the height of up to 1.5 meters, high pressure water jets, and even extreme conditions such as dust, moisture or large temperature differences. In my opinion, this is the best balance of price, performance and design among rugged phones in 2025. If you've been looking for a phone that looks stylish yet can withstand all the challenges of life, from business meetings to hiking in the wilderness, the WP210 is one of the smartest choices you can make. So don't miss your chance to take advantage of the promotional pricing available now. The official sales links are available below this video, so hurry up and get your new Oukitel WP210 today. That's all for now, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon in the next video review, bye.